G'day, g'day, g'day. It's Danny and it is Clarify Purpose. So our purpose is to be more social. And we're here with Pip the Wonder Dog, and we're also here with the owner of Cowboys. You can see this awesome place here. And we're going to ask Pip 3 questions, but we all know that Pip can't really talk. So, Pip, why do we need to be more social? Ruff. Yeah, it is rough. Wow, that's cool. That's a good answer. Now, how can we overcome the challenges of life? Oh, look away. Look away. No. Keep quiet. Yes, spot on. Listen more. Listen more. And then what can we do on a Friday afternoon? We could go to Cowboys and meet Ingrid, the owner of Cowboys. Hey, that's the owner there of Cowboys. Come on down Friday afternoon, and that's how you can be more social. Just say good day. Ciao.
Do you feel like there's never enough time in the day? Are you struggling to switch off from work, the internet, and social media? It's time to reconnect with family, friends, colleagues, and most importantly, yourself. Join the Be More Social Daily Challenge. Just 10 minutes a day to recharge, gain more energy, and enjoy what matters most.
G'day, g'day, g'day. It's Monday, and this is a really special video. And we've made it for someone in particular, and boy does she have the grin. Just depends how you spell it and if you can jumble the letters. So we're going to reflect a little bit on today, which was Clarify Purpose, but it's now 11:35 at night. What does that mean? What does that mean? It means that I had a fun, full-packed day. I went and caught up with a great mate of mine, Duncan, and we had dinner with Ingrid. Well, she didn't have dinner with us. She's the one who ran the bar, Cowboys, in Surfers Paradise. And then I came home. I had a chat to my wife. I've had a sleep, and I've had, I want to say 2 REM cycles, but maybe just one. It depends where I'm at the moment. That's why the eyes are a bit puffy still. And now I thought, good time to get another video in before we start the next day. But do we start the next day at midnight, or do we start it when the sun comes up? Because I love going for a walk in the morning around 6 a.m. to really clarify my purpose and get the day started well. But I tend to be up at around 3, so chances are I'll have another nap, maybe 1, 2 o'clock, or maybe I'll work through, because I need to clarify my purpose before I shift into sharpening. I was going to say sharpening focus, which is Friday, isn't it? Jeez. Okay. So if we stop, reflect, focus, and understand that Tuesday is about strengthening habits. So is this a habit for me? Not at all, because it's a special video for that one with the grin, or DIGRIN. So what do I like to talk about? I like to talk about people and connections. So who do I know? Who do I know? Did I see Daisy today? No. I might have seen Daisy's mum. But what else? What else? There's Talon, you know, the eagle's claw. But actually Talon's my stepson, or my wife's son's name. And he is about to be married to Gij, or Georgie, or Georgina, or Georgina's mum. And they just had their second child, which makes me a grandfather for the second time without being a father. How cool is that? So there's Talon and Gij. We call it Gij, but it's G-I-G. And in the English language, that's gig. And I love a gig because one of my mates, Duncan, he is a DJ. But I know him because he's a business trainer, because we train together. And we're sort of working undercover as like business consultants or marketing consultants. It depends what you want to call it, because a lot of people like the labels. We like helping the community, I suppose you could call it. So whether it's DJing, whether it's business training, whether it's business coaching, whether it's being more social. He's got a lot of qualifications, and more than I can count on one hand. 5 fingers, one hand, so maybe more than 5 qualifications. I've got lots of qualifications. I've got a degree in psychological science. I've got a certificate to train and assess international students and business startups and businesses, CEOs, leadership, management, all that sort of stuff. So I can teach all that, train all that, coach all that, mentor all that. It depends what you call it. I've got qualification. Well, again, it's the language. I'm not sure if you call it this way. So I do a lot of work with what I'm called strengths. So Gallup, the biggest data and research company in the world, have been studying this stuff for, I want to say 80 years. And they've got a really brilliant business model. They ask you to pay them for your data. It's funny, but it's cheaper than a lot of the other companies that you pay for. So there might be a music company, APRA or something like that. And bars, they pay it all the time. They pay to give their company money to give them the data, because what you're doing is you're telling them this is what music our customers like. It's fascinating. But when you get to know them, and I know a few of them, I tried to explain this tonight, and people think I talk a hell of a lot. But the beauty with Duncan and I is we know each other so well that we know how to play off each other. Sort of like a orchestra. And often you're the conductor and you tell us whether Duncan speaks or I speak, or Duncan speaks or I speak. Now, why do I do all these hand movements when I say give, get? Because I showed a video, and funnily enough, Duncan said it's the first one I showed him, and it's the first one I showed to Grin, or is it Daisy's mum, or Georgie's mum. You know, I seem to know so many people, but in the video, I was talking about a friend of mine, Mal. If you turn that backwards, it's Lam, L-A-M, and Mal, yeah, it's been mixed up as Mel. I know, so many Mels. Am I talking about the same subject? I am, yeah. It's called strengths and Gallup and connectedness. That's one of the strengths I have at number 3. I have connections everywhere. And it just happens that so does Duncan. He's got connectedness, but they call it something different now with Gallup. I think it's growth and contribution or something along those lines. But to me, that's a core need. It's another language I speak. I speak different languages, just not English too well, or French or Spanish. I can learn it, but it gets lost in translation. Sort of like English. Sort of like sitting at a bar trying to have a conversation between 3 people, and you invite them over, and it's not until you want to leave that they come and sit down because maybe someone asked them, hey, it's really important that you come and sit and listen to this. Am I having fun? Yeah, I love what I do. So does Duncan. Because we get to go and sit down and have dinner and have a chat for a good, I want to say, hour and a half. And then we get introduced to someone who might want to come into the group. But they're curious. They're afraid. They're questioning. So I say, it's okay. Tell me what you need. We'll prove what we preach. And I'll show you before you even know you got started. So enjoy this video. It's already out on the internet. And thanks for the food. The pizza and the nachos were great. We look forward to seeing you soon. Just remember, Ingrid, be more social. Simply say, g'day.
Thanks for listening as we take on the Be More Social challenge. Join Danny Crouch tomorrow as he shares his journey, and we hope you'll join in too. Drop a comment below. Tell us how it's going, ask questions and share your insights. Find more details in the description or at chooseyourchapter.com.au. Let's make time, boost energy, and aim to be more social today.